In this section, I'm going to guide you through downloading and installing Revit. So first off, we want to come to this website. The URL will be in the details below or in the notes below, and we want to download a free trial of Autodesk Revit. And what we're going to do here is we want to make sure that we're using this for home use, and we'll click Next. And what we're going to do is it's going to ask you for phone verification. So plug in or select your country code and your phone number. I'm going to choose to receive a text message. So I'll ask it to send a security code. And I'll now plug that code in. And we'll hit verify. And now what we have to do is just tell Autodesk a little bit about us. So in the objective of the trial, I want to try this product for the first time. I work in architecture services as my industry field. Under the role, I'm just going to select BIM manager, and my job level will be maybe I'm a C level. So we'll click next. And there are my details. Add your personal information. Fantastic. You can fill those in for yourself and click next. This will now ask you which version to download. So this will be for Windows, Revit 2024, and we're going to go with English. And we can hit the install button and we'll hit accept. So that will download for us. There we go, all done. Let's open that and we'll wait for that installer to open and start running. Okay, so it's just going to go ahead and prepare for installation. That'll unpack all the contents. You'll find that download in your downloads folder, okay? And now that's going to go ahead and prepare for install. Now it will ask you to choose where you would like to install. You can leave these options as the default paths here because we are happy with the install details. And Revit will now go ahead and install the version of Revit for you. Okay, so we can see that Revit 2024 has now installed, and it's asking us to please restart our computer to finish installing. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my computer. We'll then come back and we will sign into our Autodesk account and fire up the software. Okay, so now that Revit 2024 is installed, let's come into our Start menu here and type in Revit 2024, and let's fire up this software. Now it's going to ask us to log in. You can log in the browser, but you will have to log into Revit itself as well. So that's the way that Revit works with their licensing. So what we can do here is sign in with your Autodesk ID, and let's have a look. We've opened a browser window for you to sign in. After you've signed in, you will return here. So let's drag this across here, and I'm going to type in my email account that I registered my account with, and my password. Oops. And now that we've signed in, I'm signed in as James Hanley. Go to product, and it's saying here, open Autodesk Identity Manager. Great. And we'll just minimize this one. Now you may need to give Revit sort of 5 or 10 minutes just to understand that your trial is in fact in play. Sometimes it takes a while for the various parts of the big Autodesk machine, from logging in and understanding that you're on a trial, just to sync down to your computer. So now, once I've gone and restarted Revit completely, sorry, I've got a few different pop-ups popping up here just because of my software environment. Just close these down. What we have now is we have our 1 month free trial, which is great. I can explore this, buy it, and so on. There's a promo code here where you can get 1 month free. That's up to you. You can go back to the website and understand what the costs are. So I'll just close that for now. And here we are in Revit. It'll tell you that you're in this Revit version. We're in an unregistered version just for home use, and I've got 30 days of my trial left to go. Now, even though we have installed Revit 2024 here, I will be using Revit 2023 to deliver this training platform. That's not a worry. The user interface, how Revit performs, is exactly the same from version to version. There's just very minor updates in the back end which won't affect us. and all the exercise files I'll be providing as part of this course. So you'll have everything you need. You can use whatever version of Revit you have available, which is fine. And as always, if there's any questions between Revit versions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll always respond. But don't worry, 2023 to 2024 is minimal changes, so this course will be quite smooth to understand across different versions of Revit. Let's make a start.